YouTube, good evening. 7:56 in the PM. 86 degrees still. Air advisory. Guess we're not supposed to breathe. Anyways, hold on a second. Getting a little parched. Don't let the tank top fool you. I'm not Greg. Oh. First things first. Next Monday, no crack that crap open. Holiday, Labor Day. Me and the boys gonna be in the woods. I'm gonna go shoot a tree or two. So don't look for it. Might be a caffeine, depending on what time they say meet them in the woods. Had a online meeting, conference, video, whatever you want to call it, with my nutritionist. Hadn't spoken to her in about 19 years. Everything is going fine. Went over, my eating habits and what have you. She says it all sounds diabetic friendly. Where? Oh. Neighbor across the street, they're going camping in the morning. He got that carrier on the back of his van and it drags going up the driveway. They're getting vehicles situated. But she gave me some tips on the amount. Even with that, she still says, from what you're telling me, there's no reason for this diabetic episode other than the first time since 1998. It was the first one. And I got my little test kit, and I've been testing. I test before a meal, and then I test after a meal. Like before a meal, it's 127. Right after a meal, it's 130. 2 hours after a meal, it's 124. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Then my primary care, she called. She's leaving me, but not until January. And I don't have another appointment until January. But she wants to see me so we can go over all of this. So that's on I think the 5th, next week. Let me log in. Everything you gotta log in for. Yeah, September 5th, 1:10 p.m. So, I was just watching Piper Dave talking about our social media presence, where now, for me, it's not so important because I'm not looking for a job. So, but it has in the past. I remember one time I had been home about 5 weeks because we were changing carriers. I was going through the checkout process with Premium Transportation Logistics. They're no longer in business. And we were going through that process, and they finally said, okay, there's enough room in the fleet. You can bring your truck, and we'll have plenty of work for you. And it was during this time that while I was off, I was leaving regional transportation, and I was going back nationwide. Bought a new truck. Wanted to be comfortable. So they said, yeah, come out Monday morning, be here at 7 a.m. We'll get everything signed on, get your signage put on the truck, make sure all the old signage is off your truck. I told them that's no problem. I showed up, and they go out to put the signage on the truck, and they're like, that's not the truck that was on Facebook. My trucking life company had its own Facebook page. I said, nah, we just picked this one up. I said, we were waiting until the signage is put on, then we were going to post it on Bookface. So that's how I know Piper Dave speaks the truth. They be looking at y'all. Us retired folk, we don't have to worry about it that much. So I just post nonsense. If y'all ever figured out who I was on Instagram, you'd see there is nothing on Instagram but it's foolishness. That's all that is. So, made dinner tonight. Sweet and sour chicken on rice. Peppers. The sweet sauce, sugar-free. It was good, mighty tasty. Mom wouldn't eat it because it's sugar-free. So she ate the chicken and the rice. Left me the good stuff. Two minutes later, after eating that and checking my sugar, it's like 132. Normal is 90 to 120 is what my doctor anyways considers normal. I'm normal. Contrary to belief, I am normal. So, anyways, looking forward to getting another good night's sleep, I hope. Pretty sure it'll happen tonight again. Did my job for the day, got the garbage out. Tomorrow's garbage day. That's it. Mom's been pretty low-key today. She's just been like, I don't really care kind of attitude, which I like. I taught her how to text. I taught her how to send a text. Taught her how to put people in her contacts so it's easier for her to send a text. She got that down pretty good. Her one thing is that when she hits the home button and it, see, you know, okay, we got that right there, you know, and then you hit the lock screen, still on. She thought that when the screen went dark, the phone was turned off. So I had to show her how to turn off the phone. Which mine is hardly ever turned off. Because we got things like what do we have? We have we have focus where we can turn on do not disturb, where the phone stays on and you only allow things from certain people, i.e. my sons. Mine, in case I happen to be sitting out here. Anybody else? Never hear you until 6 a.m. in the morning when the phone comes back together. There's my cellular knowledge for you folks. Or at least on Apple. I don't know what you Android guys do. So Labor Day, Monday, my goodness. That's the official end of summer. It's also the official end of our hot weather, according to WeatherBug. I'm looking forward to them 75-degree days. Yeah. So tomorrow is what? Hump Day. Got nothing planned really for tomorrow. I do need to get a little grocery shopping done, but for the past 2 days, Mom says we need to place an order. So if we're going to place an order, then I'm just going to order my stuff and have it all delivered at once. Save my gas. That's the longest a tank of gas has lasted me since I've owned the truck. And it's still 3/4 of a tank, even after running around today. Oh, there's something that's odd. I get up this morning, get my coffee, and Mom says, I need you to go to the ATM. Okay, no problem. I can do that. Let me drink my coffee. So, go up the ATM. And I pull up, and the screen looks a little different, but they've been changing the ATMs around for whatever reason. But put the card in, put in the secret code, withdrawal, checking, put in the amount, screen. You can only take out a maximum of $40. This is to speed up the transaction time for people. I've never withdrew just $40 out of my account ever, much less Mom's. If you need more money, make multiple transactions. How does that make it speedier? So I tell Mom, I said, I'm going to another ATM. AMC's out of business too. I know I used to have a Gremlin. So I go to the next closest ATM, which is 5-6 miles away. Their screen looks like all the other old screens. No problem. Punch in the amount, spits out the cash, move on. In the meantime, Mom calls the bank and tells them that she's not happy about the change of the ATM. They're like, nah, something's not right there. And Mom's like, well, has anybody complained. She goes, you're the first. So they're like, we'll get somebody out there right away. Good. Modern convenience, technology ain't so convenient. I need to win the lottery and just keep it all in cash and stick it under the mattress. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the morning. Y'all have a good night. Hope you're well, hope you're safe. Every day's a school day. If you're not learning, you are being left behind. Peace. By the way, I feel great. See you tomorrow.